Hello, everyone. Before we start this episode, I just want to give a little heads up. So, both my co host and the guest did not watch this episode of Reba. Um, Also, my co host, Noelle, she did sleep through the first 10 minutes of the interview, so she'll pop in later. And also, I tried to play Reba singing the national anthem for the 4th of July at the beginning, but it had no audio. So, yeah, enjoy the episode. Hello, welcome to the Reba Watch Podcast 4th of July special. We'll introduce the guests in a second, but first, I thought we would start off with a song to commemorate the day. Yes, please remove your caps and stand up.
Please remove your labubu. I fear there's no audio.
No! Well, she's singing the national anthem, if you can uh imagine what that sounds like. The twilight's last gleaming. Yeah, so we'll just act like there was audio there. Wasn't that a beautiful rendition?
I love that. That was my favorite of hers.
Oh my, see, as a Reba fan, like it's definitely in the top 10, but I wouldn't say favorite. But
Yeah.
I respect that. Well, by the way, so our special guest for today is my dear friend Ryan Holigan. Do you want to give an introduction of who you are?
Hey, is this family friendly?
No, say whatever you want.
Okay, hey bitches, what the fuck is up? We in his beach finna get chrome. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, I'm Ryan. Me and Adam went to high school together.
Mm-hmm.
I live in Cincinnati now. I'm not gonna dox you, never mind.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Yeah, no, he's in the States,
Yeah.
unfortunately. What else do I do? Should I plug? I make music and I
Mm-hmm.
think it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I um yeah, I'm an avid Renee Rapp stan. I really love lesbians. I know it's July, but still fuck with y'all.
I saw a good Instagram reel today about a mother making firework milk for the 4th of July where she put red food coloring and then blue food coloring in a gallon of milk and it just made this like blue milk and it was firework milk.
Mm. Yeah, you're not in the States unless you're like really inhaling like Red 40.
True, and whole milk.
Right.
I
Well, I don't
own,
be doing all that, but
I drink full like whole milk straight from the glass, nice cold glass of milk.
you do?
I do.
Can we talk about how the gayest thing someone can do is drink milk? Like, can we talk about it? Like,
I think there's gayer things one can do.
right, like bottoming maybe.
Oh.
Okay, I'll tone it in.
All right. So this podcast is not about that gross, awful things.
Mhm.
It's about Reba, and I want to address some things that have been going on since the first episode has happened. I've gotten on my Twitter account that has nothing to do with this Reba nonsense. I followed Reba on her there recently, and I've gotten two Reba bots following me on there. And then on TikTok, I got a Reba bot that messaged me and another that commented hi on one of my videos. Like, I do not know where these Reba bots are coming from. Like, I don't know.
Who's really standing Reba like that still though? Like I feel like she has to. Do you remember when
It's
Kevin Durant? This was like a big thing on Twitter
Mhm.
when Kevin Durant got exposed for having burner accounts where he was replying to hate comments.
Yeah, yeah. That's literally her. That's
That's
her.
literally her.
She's
She's like
keeping the
on
Re-
TikTok on her like burners, like
she's
following
keeping the
fan
Reba fan
accounts.
base alive. Oh.
No, that's how it happens. Because I remember my burner TikTok used to be called Ice Spice's Munch.
Hmm.
And I had a bunch of Ice Spice fan accounts trying to follow me. And I was like, what's going on?
And that was probably when she only had like three singles out. So who was standing Ice?
Yeah, it was after you thought I was feeling you.
Yeah.
It was after that came out, and I was like, you know what? And I think the profile picture was the one of her like, what was the? I don't remember who my it was. I don't
Is it the
even
one with the
remember.
Capri Sun?
No.
I like
I
that
think
one.
somebody edited her over the picture of like that girl from Euphoria, like banging the wall.
Oh yeah, 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 with
And it was like
Maddie.
they put her over it. And I
That
forgot what
probably
the caption
that
was,
probably
but
was
that's what it
killer at
was.
the time.
Yeah.
So, okay, this episode of Reba, season one, episode two. So Cheyenne, which is Reba's teen pregnant daughter, for those who don't know, and her now husband, are back from their honeymoon, and so it's time to return to high school. But the principal doesn't want Cheyenne representing their school, so she strongly suggests that she leaves. But Reba was having none of that. Reba comes in and says, well, why isn't the husband being punished too? Why is only the woman getting punished? And so her husband is the star cornerback on the football team. And so she's like, well, if Cheyenne can't come to school, then her husband Van can't come to school. So that was basically the gist of the episode. And obviously it works out and they end up back at school. But I thought it was very powerful that Reba would do, willing to risk all that just to stand for women, you know? That was great.
Yeah, I think she's like a feminist through and through, and I really respect that about her. Can you move out of
Exactly.
the way so I can see what she's wearing?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, right. Um,
What?
I I don't
What?
know how to feel about that in this day and age, but
What's
um,
wrong? What's wrong with this?
okay. Well, wait, so they're married and in high school?
Yeah,
The
that's
drama, dude. I know
mm-hmm.
that high school is so turned up over
Oh
this.
my God. Because okay, since we went to the same high school, I think there was two pregnancies during our time there, right?
Oh my God, wait.
I'll tell you later then.
Oh, right.
Okay.
I'm like, wait, name drop. One of them had a diss track written about him, right?
Um, did they? I didn't hear that. That makes sense. That makes
There was
sense.
somebody I knew. There was somebody, it was, I can't say this, that's incriminating, but somebody I knew through the school was an adult. Their daughter had a child,
Mm-hmm.
and it was the rapper from the rival high school. And he wrote a diss track, and he just
About like a
completely
teen
like this girl with the
pregnancy.
baby caught a stray, like just like oh,
Yeah.
it had nothing to do with her. It was our high school's diss track, and they were just like, and you have a baby, and like fuck that kid.
Like, why bring the kid into it?
Yeah, so I do love that.
That's
Oh
awesome.
wait, that was actually misinformation. It wasn't. It wasn't
Oh.
an adult. Wait, was it? No, the adult whose daughter it was got called out for having a big nose.
Oh, okay,
Somebody
okay.
else had a baby and she caught the stray.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay, yeah, let me not spread misinformation on the
Yeah.
Reba
Thanks
pod.
thanks for clearing that up. We can edit out whatever we don't want
Yeah.
public, so I'll make sure to clean it up. But our high school was a Catholic high school, and
Yeah.
the policy about teen pregnancies in our school was it's okay if you're pregnant, but if you get an abortion, then you get kicked out.
Was that really the policy?
Yeah, in the little handbook. Like I was like, they're prepared for all situations.
Ready for whatever redacted throws me. Oh my God, dude. We could do literally like a 2 hour long episode talking about high school.
No,
I
literally, like
fear. I'm gonna bring this up and then we can get back on Reba because
okay, yeah,
but
we've
do you remember I was thinking about this yesterday, but do you remember when me, you, and Noelle had burner Twitters and we would only interact on there and it was just us three interacting
yeah.
on Twitter?
Yeah, us just like starting fights with each other every single day.
We were like in like random people's comments. I think were we public too?
I think at that point we just had public accounts and it was
We
like
had public ones because there were like bots responding to us and we were fighting
yeah.
with the bots.
Yeah.
We were doing anything except for like in-person interaction. It
No,
must have been a COVID
truly.
thing.
Truly like post-COVID like killed killed it all.
Post-COVID. Oh,
Oh, oh, we got our co-host here.
say it ain't fucking so.
I fell asleep.
That's okay. That's okay.
Okay.
Guys, I'm going off camera to hit my inhaler.
Better not be a stizzy. Okay.
It's my
So,
inhaler.
you should turn off your lock rotation, I think, if it's on.
I'm like geriatric.
So we started the episode, so you can just hop on in, because
Okay.
the Zoom call, since it's the free Zoom, it's like has a time limit.
It has a time limit.
Yeah, so it'll end at that 2:35 for us. Okay.
Why can't you just wait? Why don't we just do it on like Discord or something?
Oh, well, I just did this because it's like easier to record it. It allows me to
Oh,
have all
okay.
the audios separate and stuff. But we can
Okay.
start a new Zoom call if the time runs out, I think. So,
Okay. I did not watch the episode either. I fell asleep.
so you should get on your phone and go on IMDb and read the synopsis. I'm gonna just talk about some more things that happened
Okay.
in the episode. But so this episode is right after the pilot, and Reba got a fresh cut for this episode, and like her hair like seems like it's like an inch off her head, like her skull's like an inch higher. It's very interesting. It's kind of like this, but if her skull was an inch higher.
I read it, and it's a pretty good episode.
Yeah. So I appreciated how Reba was wanting to hold these boys accountable, not just the women who got pregnant, but the boys too, you know?
Double standards.
Yeah. One thing that like I was like little bit weird, like freaked out, like and Reba was too, justifiably, but her daughter and her husband were getting like freaked out and right in front of her. Like they would always talk about like, yeah, we only did it 4 times last night, and Reba would be like, don't tell me that, and they would be like shocked that she didn't want to hear that they were fucking. Like it was disturbing. And then at the end, Reba has to say, yeah, I guess I have to get used to it. Like, no, you were justified in getting upset with them.
4 times in a night and you're already like you already have a daughter. Like, put the dick down. Like
Literally.
you're how old are they? Are they seniors? Are they even 18 yet?
I think they're juniors or seniors.
They are
Like,
senior.
Like,
okay, they're
oh,
seniors.
okay. I was
Okay.
like, put the damn dick down. Y'all not even legal yet.
No, like it's like, don't you have like homework or something? I don't know. I don't know.
Right. Like
I don't know. That's
I
just
hate that
me.
I can't name drop on here. But like go to your calculus. Like
Uh, so this episode, I think I want to introduce get the getaway to make some more money. So we do have an advertiser. If so, Ryan, could you do the honors of reading us the advertisement? I'll send you it in our chat. Okay.
First, a minute from our sponsors.
Yes, yes.
wait, is
Okay.
this a real sponsor?
Yep.
Tea? That's hot.
Uh, okay. So I sent it. So just go ahead and read this for the audience, please.
Okay. I literally can't.
Go
Oh my
ahead.
God. You can't do this to me.
I can read it, but like I'll have to put my phone like.
I think our guests should read it.
Okay, okay.
Do you not want us to make money or something? I don't.
So I didn't think I needed Swiffer until I saw how easily it picked up my hair every time I dried it. It only takes a minute. Look at that. The heavy duty clothes are extra thick for amazing trap and lock. I'm really gay even for this hair, for his hair. Wow. And for dust, I love my heavy duty duster. The fluffy fibers trap dust on contact, up high and all around without having to lift the thing. I'm so hooked. You'll love Swiffer or your money back.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Swiffer. Thank you, Geek.
Thank you, Swiffer.
Thank you. Thank you, Swiffer, for that. And
Y'all are insane. You're literally insane. Did you use ChatGPT for that?
no, it's the transcript of a real Swiffer ad.
That's real.
Yeah.
I'm so gay.
That part I added it.
Oh, I was like,
Oh,
I was like, oh, they were just getting away with anything at that point.
Yeah, it was like 2006, guys. They could say anything on TV then. Oh,
Oh
so
God, that's
thank
insane.
you to our sponsor, Swiffer.
Yeah.
So more about Reba. This is the first episode where we got to listen to the full theme song. Yeah, it shows the whole song, and there's these beautiful shots at the end of Reba. Like she's in a studio. It's a nice like dolly shot of her. She's looking gorgeous, and I would ask how it made you guys feel, but clearly
Oh,
I cannot ask that.
see, I feel like we should go watch the episode together, like a
That's
react channel.
true. But that's true, but like where do we upload that,
True.
you know? But
Yeah.
it was quite gorgeous. Let's see, what else is there to talk about?
I'm a
Um
big fan of her song Jolene. I think she ate that one.
uh, uh um uh
Wrong country singer.
No,
yeah.
they're the same to me.
Oh,
If you're okay, I'm sorry. Look, okay, we'll stop recording right now. If you're gonna come on this podcast, please don't like disrespect Reba. Like we take this kind of serious.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I'm not laughing. Do you want to try that again?
I love Reba,
Thank you.
and I'm sorry, Reba, if you see this.
She's watching.
Oh, live? Oh, of course. Oh, I
whoa.
was like, is she frozen down there?
Yeah. For our audio listeners, Noelle's in
It's
space
giving
with her Zoom
Interstellar.
back. She is. She is.
How's
This
this?
is
So,
what Katy Perry thought she was.
Kiss me. Kiss me.
so at one point in the episode, I'll just explain this to you guys because I'm sure the synopsis didn't cover this detail. Um, so Van, the daughter's husband, is making something which he calls a vanwich, which is a pancake with a slice of ham over it. And I thought that was fucking nasty and like it really just turned me off the whole episode.
I am not gonna sit here and act like he didn't eat that though. Like a vanwich? Come on.
That's okay. I have to give it
Come
to
on.
him name wise, but like he's fucking disgusting. That's all I'm gonna say.
No, 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 no. That's about fuck nasty, but like
Hmm.
the naming. No, like that's nasty. So
So is it like a McGriddle?
Yeah, kinda if like you but like it's a deconstructed McGriddle.
Deconstructed.
Cause like, you know, like Mc doesn't the McGriddle have the syrup inserted in
Oh,
the
true.
yeah, but his is like deconstructed. There's one point in the episode that got me so wet though. If I'm gonna have to be honest. It's when Reba said down kitty.
Down, kitty.
She said it to Barbara Jean. I was like, ooh,
To BJ?
yeah, it's a BJ. She's like down kitty.
How did
Anyone
BJ
else? Anyone
react? How
else?
did BJ react?
And BJ was like, oh, I don't know. I think BJ just left. I don't remember. Sorry, guys. But Barbara Jean did say something interesting. She said, God built women to carry babies and men to carry footballs. Who agrees?
Can you
Good.
carry a football?
they family
Yeah,
foot.
Oh,
I can.
can you catch a football?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure. I was,
Why? Why wouldn't I be able to?
uh, we'll post a clip of Adam catching a football here. Tell us what you guys think of it. Uh,
So, for the audio listeners, the clip is me successfully catching a football right now. So earlier in the episode, we were talking about our high school and the pregnancy policy there was like if you get an abortion, then you're kicked out. Any thoughts on that as a woman, as the woman of the podcast?
Mm, it's kind of fucked. But it's like, how
Yeah,
would you even know if they did it or not?
that's true.
Right? Like, were they gonna walk into the office and talk to Redacted and be like, just got back from the clinic? Like, what was gonna happen? Do you have a doctor's note?
Yeah,
Yeah, like
the baby's gone.
the baby's gone. I'm only paying tuition for one person now. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know. Like what? There's only one of us now.
Uh, so this episode was kind of dull, I will say, of the sh Reba show. Like there was not too much to cling on to. My mom wanted me to talk about how like the therapist on the show, she is from another sitcom called Give Me a Break.
Mhm.
Um,
This?
and that's the T with D. My
Okay.
mom's name is D.
Thank you, Deanna.
Let's see. It's kind of hard to be carrying the this podcast right now.
Sorry, but I had to take a nap. I had a really stressful day, and this will go onto the Patreon for these listeners.
Oh, good, good, good. Um, let's see. Um, Something I thought was a little messy was so Barbara Jean, which is Reba's separated husband's current girlfriend that he
The
got
mistress,
pregnant, the mistress.
yes.
Mm.
He had the audacity to bring her to family therapy with the family, and she's acting like she's a part of the family. I just got a 10-minute warning on our Zoom
I also
call.
got that. I was like,
But yeah, she's been really overstepping. She'll just come into the house. She'll eat Ruba's food without even asking. I don't know. What do you guys think about that?
I
Sounds like.
think Reba should catch a case.
True?
Why doesn't Reba just bounce back and find another man?
True. I
Trust
think
Reba.
Face.
not to spoil a future episode, but
Oh,
I think maybe Reba might have a date in her future. hmm
But like, look at that pixie cut. Come on, girl.
Exactly. Well, this was at the point where her
that's the
skull.
picture they aired the episode with.
This.
That's the haircut.
This is like the haircut but better. Like this is not from that time, but like in this episode her haircut's like this but like elevated. It's
Hmm.
weird. Remember the bump it? It's like she
And
got one all over her skull.
why'd she do that? Like right at the start of the season, they already filmed the pilot.
Well, like cuz they filmed the pilot and they used the pilot to like pitch the show and see if it's working well and then they're picked up for an actual show. So there was like time in between.
Oh, maybe it's that new thing where it's like hair holds memories. So
What?
she cut that shit off.
Yeah, she was kind of she was going through it at the time. Uh,
What is Reba up to now?
that's
She
a
like a talk show?
that is a great question and leads us into our next part of the show, actually. So, currently, to answer that question, Reba has a new show airing right now called Happy Place, which let us know in the comments if you want us to watch.
Happy.
But so we're gonna look at Reba's Twitter and see what she's up to. I'll let you guys know.
Does she update normally, like regularly?
Daily, not daily, but most
Really?
days. So here,
Love her.
you know that trend where it's like do 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 do
Yeah.
do, and they like lip sync. Well, recently she did that with the cast of her new show.
What is that?
That face card, lethal.
It's lethal. No, truly, truly, no one does it like her.
How is she starting a new like show where she's like 70 and she looks amazing?
Exactly. How is she 70? So, another thing. So her recent endeavors. checking in on her Twitter. She has a restaurant where, sh but she'll let you ship the food nationwide. So we're thinking about one day we're gonna order the food, review it, and we can taste what Reba's hand in our meal would taste like.
Reba is cooking this food.
Hmm. Oh, I don't know personally.
What was Mama doing?
They did.
Not a single person found the beat either. I'm sorry. Wait. No, actually, don't wait. I don't know why I said that.
We're waiting.
I feel like Sabrina Carpenter should have collabed with Reba instead
That's
of Dolly Parton.
true. Oh,
Dolly Parton sounded like she was okay. This is gonna be mean. Sorry, Dolly. I love you, but like she kind of sounded like she was decaying on that song.
I agree.
Like it just didn't fit. And I feel like Reba really would have had some like she has youthful energy. Like
oh, of
she acts
course.
a lot younger than she is. And
Hmm.
I'm like, she should have been on there. She would have had like the vocal strength to do it. But Dolly literally sounded like she was like life support was like about to fall out of the wall. Like that's how
She was in hospice recording
no,
that
like
verse.
genuinely it sounded like AI. I was like,
But
what?
Reba would have brought some soul back to the track.
She would have.
Reba is actively dropping albums. Like she has worked hard since day one. I don't see anyone else working like her. Name one person right now.
Olivia Rodrigo.
Nope.
Benson
Reba.
Boone.
Oh,
Absolutely not.
I
nice.
want to start a Benson Boone hate pod.
That is the Reba podcast. I don't know. I don't know.
I've thought about it, but I also get weird like publicly hating on people because I am like on the off chance that my music takes off. Like that's like bad for business.
Yeah.
People are gonna be like, he was bullying Benson Boone, and I'm gonna have to stand on it because I'm not gonna act like I like that.
Yeah.
But like,
So
I'll have to
everyone
like, go
make
get
sure to
that
screen
cookie
record
later.
that part.
Yeah, make sure to like if I ever get famous, blast that.
Hmm. Hmm.
The tagline, Ryan Hulligan hates Benson Boone, but still got that moonbeam ice cream.
Hmm. Can't even stand on a singular issue.
Ryan, did you get the crumble cookie?
No, one of my friends texted me yesterday and was like, it's coming back for another week. And I was like,
Ooh,
great.
what?
Just another thing to like add to what's happening in America. Like, on top of it all, we have a Benson Boone crumble cookie. Like, that's chemical warfare.
They're poisoning our children and we're supposed to act like we're fine with it.
I literally don't like Chernobyl put it to rest.
Literally.
Like, we found a new,
An even worse one.
we
More.
found an even worse one, and it is crumble cookie.
Hmm. I always love that post. I don't know if I could find it, but like someone was like, I literally found nuts and bolts inside my crumble cookie.
They do taste like metal a little bit.
I've never had a crumble cookie in my life.
I hate them, but I keep getting that. Well, I haven't gotten them in a long time, but I was getting them because everyone was like, "Ooh, like we need to try these," and I would get them, and I was like, "These suck!" Like I was so sad I didn't get the Olivia Rodrigo one though because of that guy that was like, "Olivia Rodriguez, that little Mexican girl that be crying," and he tasted it. He goes 0 out of 10. So I'm sad I didn't get that one, but
Yeah. See, remember the Ice Spice like Dunkin' drink? I'm upset I never got that with like 10 billion calories in it. Like, because they
Wasn't it
put like,
almost the whole cup was like sugar?
yeah, it was
yeah.
sugar and then like three Munchkin like donuts in there. And like, it was like actually vile.
Who is it? Sabrina Carpenter has a drink there now. She's 2 drinks there now.
She's so greedy. What do you think? Has Reba ever had McDonald's in her lifetime, you think?
Yeah.
Hmm.
She's so real. Has Reba ever had Burger King in her life?
Burger King?
Yeah.
That I actually don't know.
Once again, she's really real for that.
Do you not like Burger King?
It's not my favorite. It's not my least favorite though. Some people are overly critical on Burger King, but I think they do what they need to do.
Are y'all critical of Arby's?
Oh my God, yeah.
Watch your
Uh
next words really
you
carefully.
have to be a kind, loving individual to eat at Arby's.
I kind of like Arby's fries. I will say. I will say.
That's the only thing I'll tolerate.
Yeah, I had to stop eating there for a minute because every time you pulled up to the drive-through window, there was a sign on it that was like, "Our food may cause cancer," and I was like,
And you still ate there.
"No," I literally was like, "Put the fries in the fucking bag, bitch!" Like, come on.
My mom's a regular at Sonic and they know her name. They gave her a Christmas card last year. And like she'll pull up and just say, "Hello," and they'll be like, "Deanna, is that you?" And then she'll be like, "Yup." And she knows
Oh,
their life stories there. It's beautiful.
I miss Sonic.
Is there no Sonic there?
There's one like 30 minutes away, but I literally am not driving 30 minutes for. I would drive 30
Looks like
minutes
you
for
don't miss it that
Sonic.
much then.
That's really true. That and Culver's are like 30 minutes away, and I'm like, I'm just not doing that. So I'm just gonna act like they're like hours away.
Just gonna cut that shit out.
It's basically an hour when you drive back and forth.
That's
That's really
true.
true.
I think the Zoom is gonna end very, very soon. So it'll end and then we'll come back and say some goodbyes.
Okay.
So yeah, our Zoom just cut off because it's the free version of Zoom, but we're back and I want to end it off with two more things, okay? First of all, what's everyone doing for the 4th of July?
Oh, we might be going to some bars.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Some redacted bars.
Mm-hmm.
Come
What
down
about
to St. Louis.
come down to St. Louis and we can have a Reba Watch podcast meetup. DM if interested and you're in St. Louis on the 4th of July.
It's like the Bach meetup. I have no clue what I'm doing for the fourth.
We'll figure it
I just know I
out.
want a hot dog.
Good, true, true.
My boyfriend loves hot dogs.
He always posts about him. It's true.
He has like a dedicated story thing for hot dogs.
I know I'm going to a baseball game next week, and I'm like really excited for a hot dog.
What?
True. Oh, that would hit. That would kind of hit right now.
I don't even care about like the game. I literally go sit there and I stare at the hot dogs. Like,
Gay as
get me in the cold for
hell.
the hot dog. TikTok, I'm 21. Don't cancel me. I'm 21. Do you want me to pull my ID and my social security?
Yep. Show up for the
Yeah.
pod. I'm
Mm-hmm.
22.
Oh, damn, bitch.
Oh,
Geriatric.
who's geriatric?
If you 22 years old in 2025, you gay as hell, bro. Like, that's gay as hell.
Anyways, so for the last segment, we can all share a piece of media that we've been enjoying and relate it back to Reba, okay?
Oh, I didn't know about that second part.
You can figure it out.
Okay, I have mine.
Hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna do Mad by Renee Rapp. I think
Hmm.
the two singles she's put out for this album so far have been two of her best songs she's ever put out. I think they're amazing. And I think Mad relates back to Reba because she was mad about Van getting to go to school, but Cheyenne, her daughter, had to stay home. Make it make sense.
Exact.
I'd be mad too. It's about your time being wasted by somebody being mad. Like you're wasting our time. Like there's whatever.
That was really good. That was powerful.
Thank you.
Thank you for
I
sharing
wrote it
that.
myself.
Oh my God, thank you for sharing that. Well,
Hmm.
I'm mad you didn't tell me about the song before.
Uh,
Noelle, would you like to share your piece of media you would like to share?
I'm not sure how to relate it to Reba, but I'd say the music video that is most nostalgic to me
Mm-hmm.
is How Low by Ludacris. And just a little synopsis or summary of the music video. It's these girls twerking in front of a mirror, and they're like, if you just do this and you'll summon Ludacris. So then they twerk and get low, and then Ludacris's head like pops into the mirror, and he's like, he starts singing, but then he comes out of the mirror, and all these dancers come out, and yeah, it's just a little funny time, like a little Bloody Mary three times.
But you twerk in front of the mirror instead.
Yeah,
That's
And Ludacris
awesome.
popped up.
yeah.
Wait,
It's
no,
real too, it
find a
happens.
way to relate that back to Reba. I want to see you try. It's
Yeah.
fun your attempt. I'm
Mm,
here for the one time, like please attempt.
the way Cheyenne got pregnant, maybe. It is.
She twerked 3 times in the mirror and Van popped up,
Yeah.
ready to fuck 4 times a night.
God damn.
They were, oh my God, it's like rabbits. They're crazy.
That's it can't even be fun at that point.
And literally, like, aren't you sore?
They seem both fit to me.
That's true. She's a cheerleader and he's a um football. Um, so my media of the the week, it's a sitcom called Reba, and it's about the singer Reba, and sh but she's not a singer in the sitcom, and it relates to Reba because it's the same show.
But it has nothing to do with Reba's life or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You
Yeah.
guys seem disappointed.
Uh, well, I thought we were talking about media outside of Reba and relating it to Reba.
Yeah, that felt like a cop out.
Sounds like you're being a little lazy.
Mm.
I was expecting you to like put us onto like your pots and pans clanging together music. Eat apple.
Um, so I hear those notes and I will take them in for next episode for sure. Um,
We still
you
got some
know,
time on the Zoom, babe.
okay. Give me a moment.
Do you
Oh,
do
oh, no, no,
anything?
no, no. Adam.
Yeah.
The hello.
Okay, so there's this one K-pop video my friend Kate showed me, and it's called Hello by Shiny. And in the video, as each member is like revealed, they all look like gayer than the last one you saw, and you think like, oh my God, I can't imagine a gayer person. And then another one of them pops on screen. So
Then
that's
put little clips on it.
yeah. So I'll put little clips there. Hello. And I got one more piece of media for today.
Oh, you getting greedy. Okay.
Yeah, because clearly it's not enough. There's this artist, he's kind of up and coming. His name is Ryan Hulligan.
Ryan
Um,
Hulligan. I've heard of him.
yeah, I heard about him through a friend, but he has a really good new single called Keep Up. And I heard that everyone that likes Reba also likes Ryan Hulligan. So,
She's actually on the album, so
oh my God. Now,
mhm.
I don't know if you're allowed to share this. When's
I
it
can.
drop?
I can tell you who's collabing on the album.
Okay, good.
So we have Sabrina Carpenter,
Oh my God.
SZA. She hasn't sent her verse in yet though, so I kind of think she might be
Oh,
lying about like hopping on it.
He
okay.
hasn't like typed in the AI generated verse. Like
Right. Reba is on a song called
Wait, you're joking.
now he's interested.
we have Reba.
Oh my
Um,
God. What was it like oh my God, what was it like to meet her?
it was sick. I literally the first thing I did was I tugged at her pixie to see if it was real.
Oh my
It
God.
was.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah, and then we did and I'm sorry, Reba, like we did unforeseeable things in the studio. I'm sorry, but we did unforeseeable things.
Did you and Reba touch each other?
Yeah.
He actually told me how he met Reba. Reba actually called him on
What?
the stage, and they started like fornicating on stage in front of all the Reba fans.
Holy
Yeah.
sh! Why aren't
This
any
is
of like the
actually
Reba news accounts talking about?
this was actually at Glastonbury
Oh
2 days ago. So
my God.
this like just happened. It was one of the secret sets, like how Lord showed up, and
Fuck.
like it was one of the secret sets. And yeah, no, she called me out on stage, and we just went to Pound Town right there. And then when Whammy started playing, and it was a fucking movie.
Holy shit.
Yeah, now I'm GQ Man of the Year. So
Oh my. Thanks
Congratulations.
for yeah, thanks for coming on the podcast. I didn't realize all this had happened. You must be
yeah. You're gonna be getting that Venmo request real soon. I do want paid for this.
And that's why you need to
Thank
subscribe to the
you.
Patreon.
Thank
I,
you, Swiffer. Thank you, SeatGeek.
I can't believe she didn't make you sign an NDA or anything like that.
Yeah, did she?
But no, but you know what Renee Rapp said? Sign 100 NDAs, but I'll still say some.
Oh,
Mm.
that's good advice.
When a lesbian talks, you must listen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When that onion ring, you have to pick up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When that onion ring,
Okay, so who here has met a lesbian before?
A lesbian?
Mm-hmm. Me. That's great.
But like,
Who-
weren't you kind of near Bushwick?
Yeah, it was around every corner, but I
Like,
I love them all.
hmm,
What?
right.
oh,
Hmm.
Who here has met a gay person?
I don't know if I fuck with those.
Yeah, I kind of do my best to avoid.
Can I put another piece of media in?
Yeah, yeah, do it.
So, I already sent this to you, so you could pop it up right here.
Okay.
But it's these gay Filipino boys playing volleyball and or basketball. There's another clip of them, but I like the volleyball one better. But they're young boys, and they like kind of serve each time they like serve.
They do it so gaily.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for listening to this unconventional Zoom episode of Reba Watch podcast. If you're watching it right now, I'm giving you a little tickle. If you're listening, I'm scratching your ears. So make sure to check us out every Friday. We'll be watching the next episode of Reba. And next time we will be watching the episode together so we can make sure we're all on the same page.
Right. I'm Noelle,
I'm Adam.
and this is our guest.
Ryan.
Make sure to follow them. Follow them on Instagram, Spotify, Apple Music.
Them.
He, him. I use he, him pronouns. Um,
Did I just gender erase you?
you said follow them. I was like,
We
Well,
do have 0% non-binary listeners right now, so
I have more non-binary listeners than y'all. Damn.
holy shit, what did we do?
I have 2%.
Fuck. We need to get these numbers up. Okay, goodbye, y'all.
Bye. Thank you for having me.
Anytime.